happening in the news?
I can't believe this is happening.
Wish your community knew more about important issues?
Guys, the world is like literally on fire right now.
Or do you want to help connect your neighbors and build community?
Hey, hope to see you at the barbecue this weekend.
I'll be there. Then you should try canvassing, also known as talking to your neighbors.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming out to our Canvas launch. Today we're going to go over some of the basics of everyone's favorite action, canvassing. Canvassing is when you take a list of names and addresses, go knocking door to door, and have meaningful conversations with folks about a particular issue or candidate. Yes, it's one of the most effective tools to sway voters on an issue or to let people in neighborhoods know about the resources available to them. It's also a lot harder to ignore someone standing on your doorstep asking to have a conversation with you than it is to ignore a phone call or an email. Canvassing is also a tool we use to show people how to use their power. When people are fully informed of what's happening in their community, they can take that information with them to make powerful, personal decisions for themselves and their families, whether that's seeking healthcare or taking a stance in the polling booth. Not only that, but when we go canvassing, we get to meet people where they are. A lot of folks can get discouraged or distracted by what's going on at the national level. So when volunteers like you knock on their door and ask them what concerns they have in their community, we can bring the political back to the personal. Now, let's get you prepared with some tips on what will make you a canvassing expert. So you're finally out and about, ready to knock some doors and change some hearts. Let's make sure you're completely prepared by giving you some do's and don'ts of door knocking. Do you have everything you need? Water, snacks, umbrella, a pen, your leave-behind materials? Is your phone fully charged? Working down on the to-do list, do make sure you have your list of names and addresses ready to go on your phone or clipboard if that's your style. Next, do make sure to take a deep breath, especially if this is your first time knocking doors. You might be a little nervous, but don't worry. Most people are really friendly. If you're feeling a little anxious about going door to door and talking to strangers, your best bet is to bring in a friend with you and check in once in a while with your community organizer. In the meantime, make sure that you're always aware of your surroundings. Don't take food or drink from strangers, and don't go in anyone's house. And if this community is unfamiliar to you, be sure to approach from a place of respect and willingness to learn. After making sure you have your list in your hand and pep in your step, do read the script a few times. This will be what you lean on to have your conversation with people on the doors. Feel free to practice with a friend. When you approach a door, do make sure you know the name of who you're going to talk to. There's nothing more embarrassing than calling out the wrong name. Am I right?
Hi, are you Michael?
My name's Matthew.
Now that you familiarize yourself with the script, make sure to put a smile on that face and try not to look down at your script. This will make you seem less genuine and disengaged.
Ugh, typical millennials, always on their cell phones.
Do make sure to be respectful. Be attentive to the person's concerns and be prepared to answer any questions. If you don't know the answer, that's okay. Don't lie or make up an answer just to sound like you know what you're talking about. Let them know that you'll talk to your local community organizer for an answer and take their contact information to get back with them. Don't linger. You'll have a lot of great conversations to get to. Politely end a conversation with someone by letting them know it was nice to speak with them, that you have other folks you need to chat with, and perhaps get them to sign a volunteer card to ensure that you'll see them again.
Wow, I had a really great time talking to you, but unfortunately I have to get going to talk to some of your neighbors. Are you interested in maybe coming out with us sometime and helping us get the word out about this issue?
Yeah, I would love to.
Cool, you can sign up right here if you're interested.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Do make sure that you do your entire list. Even if you strike out a few times and people aren't answering their doors with every knock, you'll be helping out the team by cleaning up the contact lists and dropping off literature. And last but not least, do make sure to check in with your community organizer. Check out with your organizer and give them a call during your shift if you have any questions. Canvassing is one of the most powerful tactics for engaging our neighbors, connecting them with resources, and empowering them to make the changes they want to see in their community. If you want to make a difference, you can join Planned Parenthood Canvasses by emailing us at ppam@ppmi.org. We couldn't make a healthier, happier Michigan if it weren't for wonderful people like you.
Let's go knock some doors.